Here's the game I've been working on. Really excited to show you. So it's an idle RPG type thing. Up here on the right is the settings button. You can click reset progress and it will literally reset everything to how it is right now. So if you do that, just know that it's going to do that. We have a music settings. I have it down a little bit low. We've got these songs that play in the background. They're all public domain. Pretty soon, as you pick one, it'll have a thing underneath it with the information about it and how to link to it. I just haven't done that yet. What's next? Here are heroes. We don't have any yet. This fills up as you find them. We'll find all of them in the first run because that's how I have it set up right now. You used to have to find one after the other, but once you fill this stuff up, that's really annoying. So it could be a setting that we change once you get to a certain level that all heroes are available immediately, because it is, as you build up, you'll see, as like we start from scratch. So here, we got an achievement. What was it? I saw it pop. Okay, I knew I saw one pop. First adventure. So this will just give us a little sparkle and tell you an achievement's there. It doesn't have red on them yet or a little dot to indicate that. But we got one, which gave us this 1 point right here. So any achievement gives you a point there. We have 100 resource 1. These are resource 1 through 9, and these are just icons I have on them. We literally can change them to anything. Anything. I just put an icon in, you drop it in the folder and it changes it to that. You have to rebuild, but it's like that. And we could change it to where you could drop an icon on there and it would change it to that if you wanted to. It's amazing. So right now, what we have is we have an adventurer, which is a clicker, and a warrior, which is passive DPS. We'll take the clicker first, and we only have enough money to get one of them. But now we have enough money to get the second one. I take the clicker first because I want it on top, and it puts them in order that you drop them on here, and there's no way to rearrange it yet. And right now, I was clicking to get enough resources to get this auto clicker. When you click it, it gives you this auto button here. And if this is not clicked, every so many seconds, it'll do this. That. So when you turn it on, it won't do that anymore. This is grayed out because we don't have enough money to buy these. But if we scroll down here, we do have enough money to buy these. The red you can't afford. Up here are the heroes: the rogue, archer, mage, paladin, warlock, ranger, berserker, necromancer, and mob. They each cost more to get, stronger all the way up, the typical thing. We're going to hide them for right now. There's 2 buttons up here. Hide heroes, which literally just hides the heroes. Hide unavailable will hide any things that you can't buy. Like right now, none of our upgrades, we have enough money to buy all of our upgrades, but if we buy a speed, a damage, and go down and do the same thing with the warrior, now we don't have enough. So now we do. I'm just going to go ahead and everything is useful. Everything is useful. It doesn't matter. But depending on what you want to do, some things may be you should do it first before you do others. Like if you're trying to be able to get all upgrades by the time you go through a zone or through a trek, get all these upgrades for all heroes in one trek, that can be challenging, even with some of the options that you get, and you'll see them here in a minute. But so we can, I saw 120 right here, agree to that. And everybody has a physical attunement. These happen to be physical. Monsters have a weakness attunement and a proficiency attunement, where they're resistant to it, or resistant to weakness, I think is what it's called. And then the next thing we do, we've got 17, so we're going to go back into skills. This conversion efficiency, when you get 100% crit rate, it starts converting anything over that into damage at this rate, 10 to 1 to begin with, but you can cut it down to 5 to 1 or 1 to 1. So if you do that a lot, you definitely want to get this, and you will get it. I mean, there's no reason not to. But auto start, auto clicker, that's this button right here. If you unlock this, every time you buy this from now on, it'll start clicking and you don't have to remember to do it. And now we can't buy these because we don't have enough. But we can unlock the auto buy all, which I don't want to do yet. I want to do the multi-purchase for it first because they kind of go hand in hand. So here, let's do this. We just want to keep it moving a little bit. Okay. Here's something there. I think we're there. Okay, so we got behind. Oh, okay. So on our skills, we have multi-purchase. And the next unlock, multi-purchase, drops down with 1 and 5. So we unlock this and we go into our achievements, or not our achievements, our upgrades. And now we have this drop down that gives us an option to buy 5. So if we hit, it bought 5 of them. Or it buys as many as it can up to this value. Then auto buy all, we need to up this to like 100. Buy this, and here you have this. So when you have a whole bunch of resources up here, you can click this and it will start buying this many, starting at the top of where, like, what it can afford, and just start buying this many of all of them and just go all the way down the line. So when you upgrade this to say max here, you can click and you have a whole bunch of money and you start at low level and you just click buy all, it starts buying them all for you and you don't have to sit there and click everything. It makes farming a lot easier. We got to tune these to make it how we get them scalable. So let's do I love that. Okay, so we're gonna exit out of here. We're gonna see, do we have, we're not even close to getting prestige for any of these. Okay, so as you're farming, and like you saw, now it's low, so gotta figure out what to do about that. I think if it goes below 75, we'll just put a 75 back in here. It'll never go below 75. So you can at least always get a warrior or an adventurer. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so, but for now, we'll just reset it because I want to show you something anyway. So now, this would be going in like from scratch, but what you can do is double click the shield and all these things become available to you to enter data in. So let's put 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to copy those 3s. And so now we have 6, 12, 18, 24. And I'm going to copy that whole number, put them in here, double click that shield, and now we have that many. So here we don't have any of our heroes because we haven't met them yet. But here, we're going to go in here. Since we don't have very many of these, we're going to have to do some work. We're going to get that adventurer. We're just going to start clicking these. Lots of achievements going on. 23 of them. Okay, so let's, while that's going, we're going to go in here. We're going to go unlock buy all, unlock auto start. We didn't need to do that because we could have just done it ourselves. Unlock multi-purchase. Now these are the ones we also want. We're just going to start doing it ourselves. just so we can build up some of those. I don't have a way to put a number in there. I know it sounds weird, but I don't. Okay, so let's go back into skills and let's go. We need one more, 2 more. Oh, can go down to 25 now. So now we just, and you'll watch this warrior right here. Watch how he goes from a few blues to all reds. There he goes. Now we have twin. Let's go back to this. Unlock. See, part of the problem doing it this way was these guys don't get the max crit damage increase because I didn't have this conversion. But that's okay. We're just going to keep doing it today. I got max now, so 50's fine. Oh, there. Now I hit the vial button. Now here, it's just going down the line. Now this will stop when we change zones, so you have to start again. There'll be a skill that doesn't stop that, but we don't have it yet. Skills, and that's going to give us more DPS for them. But the next run will have those already bought, so it won't matter. Getting ready to go across the zone. Tweak, so we come back up here. This also runs on Android, not as easily since it's designed for a computer to begin with, but it does run on Android. See if we can get them all before we zone. I think we can. Yay! Okay, let's see if there's any skills that we need to buy. Maxed, unlocked. Okay. 10 zone. So there you go. Now, go in here and we have enough experience to prestige these guys a couple times. They have to get to prestige 10 to unlock the next. And this is a bug here. I know I need to fix that. We will go in. So every time you complete one, it increases its prestige value, and you can pick whichever one you want to go to. So here I'm going to max it and click buy all. And every time it stops, I got to click it again. Okay. And we'll go here. We're going to achieve these guys. Let's achieve prestige. Okay. Now we have 1 prestige and the second one's available. So when we do here, we're gonna do that one. It's 4 times as strong as the last one, or the first one. So here, I'm gonna do this max and just make this. Okay, I actually want to do this first. I want to do all their experience ones first. Magic game. Or EXP game. So that should be close to being done. Look at that. Nice. Now let's go here again. Okay. Next, 3 prestige. Gonna go there. I'm gonna go. Let's see what that gave us. Another view. That's so let's prestige our peeps. Prestige 6. Yay, we're getting some of them. Maybe 2 more runs. We need Rogue. Okay, how about, yeah, we got another 10. Maybe another 2. We'll see, we need Warlock. And we're at 8 prestige, it gives us a lot more. Warlock, Ranger, Berserker, Necro, Bob. Okay, let's see what we got here. One more, another one. Yeah. Oh, we're 1 off. Okay, so let's go back. So let's see if these tooltips look better. So now we're at Prestige 9. So let's start the trek. Go down to Bob. Oh, look at this. We'll take Bob. We'll hide heroes. We'll max and we'll go. Let's bring Necro in to help him. Go back. Woohoo! Okay, now this one doesn't go anywhere. I'll show you. Everything breaks behind the scenes. You can't see it because you're not supposed to. Wait, still got all those. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for joining me.